Welcome, guys.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Happy to see you. It's been a very interesting week of football, if I might to say.
It is, every weekend, like the excitement just comes when it's weekend. Is that time of the moment.
Yeah.
But I just have a question. What happened with Manchester City?
Arrogance, maybe?
Anyway, continue.
Are we just talking about Manchester City or the entire Manchester? The two Manchesters.
Manchester City we are talking about.
Yeah, but even the Manchester United are
Yeah,
they are the ones struggling the most.
You can say that about them too, because
I have so many haters in here.
I heard that. I saw the text message actually on the he was the one that wrote it, right? I saw the message and I was just laughing. I wanted to ask like this person, is it like an Arsenal fan? Because the name didn't pop up.
Yeah.
And then I just said, you know what? Probably this evening when we meet up,
I have suffered so much from United.
Really?
But those suffering have been very good for us, because the worst ever Arsenal defeat have come from United. I don't know if you remember this or not.
Mm-hmm.
It was maybe 2011.
Yeah.
We lost 8-2 to Manchester United.
Yeah, I remember.
And that defeat was the best thing that could ever happen to us. Because the day after that, Wenger signed Arteta and Per Mertesacker. The day after.
Mm-hmm.
Because we lacked leadership.
Yeah. That is true.
We lack leadership, and Per Mertesacker is the head coach of the academy now.
Yeah.
And Arteta is the head coach, the manager. So that was the best thing that happened to us.
Okay.
But
so what is the best thing that is going to happen to us United fans?
You need to do the same thing. You need to bring leadership. You need to bring some people that you should understand that these two players, they weren't the best players.
Yeah,
but
especially
they gave
Mertesacker,
everything. Yeah,
in terms of like when you talk about one of the slowest central defenders, he could be like number one pick. He was so slow, but when you look at when you said this, it takes memory back, thinking about his time at Arsenal. Like when he came, how he transformed the defense.
Yeah,
he's not quick.
No,
the likes of Ebue were there, the aggressive ones. All of them were there, but he was just doing more of like the picky, loose balls and controlling the pace from the defense.
Talking to people,
make sure that they are in the right position in terms of opponent pressing. And
today I saw something from a United game.
Okay,
when Garnacho came out. You could see that he wasn't happy. He was arguing with Amiron.
Was he?
Yeah.
I only saw a little bit, like maybe 7 minutes of the second half. Yeah. But the entire first half, I was watching it. I knew it was going to be a difficult game.
The thing that I thought just in that moment, I was like, if Ferguson was there, that would never happen.
Not just Ferguson. You said something about leadership. This is a very good topic.
Yeah.
Not just Ferguson. Let's take Ferguson out of it. Imagine the likes of Ferdinand.
Yeah.
If they were there. Imagine the likes of Gary Neville. If they were there. Yeah. You understand what I mean? Imagine what.
Imagine if Stoichkin
they
was
would
there.
they would probably have locked the locker room and just dealt with him there.
Yeah.
They would tell the coach, just leave him to us. Because that is how disciplined those guys were,
So, when you say that, the thing that pop up in my mind is that United doesn't have a team. United have a bunch of individuals that want to play for themselves.
Yes,
you can say that.
So, if Bruno say that, he doesn't care. He doesn't go and tell him, calm down, you are not bigger than the team.
Yeah.
The team comes first. So if the manager wants you out, you are out.
True.
Yeah, that's simple.
That's simple.
And now we're talking because I'm so glad three of us are like supporters of different teams.
Yeah. Exactly.
But talking about leadership, and it's not like I'm trying to boast about Chelsea, but if you remember Chelsea, you take it way back, like 2000 and this same period of time, 12, 13, up to 10.
Yeah.
When you look at the team we have, do you know how many leaders we had in Chelsea? You don't know. We had almost seven captains of national team.
You had Lampard, you have Terry, you have Drogba. You can go on.
Ballack,
Peter
Cech. These guys were like captain in their teams.
Yeah.
Drogba. It's insane. And that is why you see, like, when you look the young players that were coming in, the likes of Solomon Kalou, Mikel Obi in Chelsea, even though Mikel was already like established among the team, he was doing good. But when you look how they were playing, because when you compare the age gap between them and the top three, which they are like the carcass of the team, which is Lampard, Drogba, and John Terry. When you come to Chelsea, these people are the ones. When you see those guys, there was this interview I was watching about John Terry when he was talking about leadership and how it's not like they were trying to muscle those guys, but the thing is, once it comes to respect, they make you, the young ones, understand that you don't talk to this guy back. You don't talk back to him.
Yeah.
Wherever he stays. The coach doesn't have to be involved. We here could settle this here and now. And it stays like that. When you see all those kind of... And that is why today when I was watching... This thing you said, when I was watching United's game, I was just thinking about the leadership thing. I was looking at the midfield, looking at the defense. There was not... Like, you could see it. Nothing.
And you can say that...
There is no spirit.
You can say that players are leaders, but those leaders needs leaders too. You understand what I mean?
What do you mean need leaders?
The thing is, I think the biggest problem that Manchester, they're facing is the media.
United.
Yes, English media love to hype them. Do you understand? They just create this image that they are the biggest team, even though they are not.
But the thing is that
all these small players like him, Garnacho, he is a shit player. Do you understand? But media made him to be so big, so he think like I'm Messi. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's why he have those kind of attitude.
I do agree.
He have all those things.
You are right and you are wrong. Because it's not only the media that has made him big, it's the Ronaldo fans that has made him big. Because he is a follower of the Ronaldo.
But what he said, he's right, he's wrong. And I can talk the way where I think he's right. In terms of the media. English media. And this is why you see Premier League is Premier League. Premier League will continue being Premier League, dominating. It will continue being the number one league in the world. Because how it has the most watched
people, exactly.
Pay-per-view and whatever you want to call it, even when it comes to revenue,
It's true.
But it's because of how the media hyped it and the intensity. Even Championship, for instance, just watching Championship, you would see the intensity from the blast of the whistle to the ending, 90 minutes. It's like blood in the pitch. But this is one thing with English media. A young player could come up now. Like, what is the name of this midfielder in United? This black boy, Maino. Just look how much they've already started hyping this boy. This boy is like, sorry to say, just like an average player. You see them even here in Sweden. But the way they will hype him, they will just be like, oh my God, imagine having this boy and Luka Modric in the midfield. Imagine having this boy and Toni Kroos in the midfield. I'll be like, what? Then they start the comparison.
I may understand it now a little bit, but they were doing it last year. And he had played like 45 minutes.
That's the thing. Do you understand? So this English media, even Amorim, on his first interview with Sky Sport, I think.
Sky Sport, yeah.
He say too. I had so many interviews here. You understand?
More than he had in Lisbon. That is true.
You understand?
I saw that.
So it's like so many interview media.
But also I was watching the overlap if you have seen it.
Yeah.
And they were, what is the name of the defender of Italy? Chiellini or something?
Chiellini, yeah.
He was guest there.
Yeah.
So he was saying that the Super League is the Premier League now.
How?
Oh yeah. I saw a glimpse of that yesterday.
They were trying to build a Super League.
Super League, yeah.
But only
Perez
the
and
big.
the rest of them,
Yeah.
So he was saying that the Premier League is the Super League now. They were trying to build a Super League to compete with Premier League. So that's normal. If you have a league that is so big, normally you will have so much media around it.
That is true though.
But this Super League, it's going to happen, right?
It's happening now. This Champions League is the Super League.
They instead of before, what they wanted was like the biggest team from this country, become two biggest team from this country, two biggest, but that didn't work. And that is why now they kind of like changed the system when you see the Champions League now, just to make everyone involved. Even like you could see some teams from Ireland, very not lower team, don't get me wrong, but they made it. They're playing the Conference League. Yeah. It's like the first time in their history. So it's because they're trying to make other teams that have never had history before make history, being part of something that UEFA are creating, like in terms of competition.
But what they were really trying was that this big team that they should have many games to play, so they can get in much money.
But do you know the bad side of this? The good side is the money, right?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you the bad side. You know the bad side?
Tell me.
I'll tell you something. Have you noticed the injuries happening now to players? It's the fatigue.
Yeah. Fatigue, yeah.
They only look at the revenue. They don't think about these players. Like imagine Premier League, in England, you can play 3 games a week.
Yeah. That's a horrible fact.
That is why you see Chelsea are playing good now. I'm not always like wanting to talk about Chelsea, like because I'm a Chelsea fan, but when you see Chelsea have this catalog of players, and you see the coach now made 2 teams. One are playing this league, one are playing this league. Now their whole body, they're getting that rest. It's the best thing that the coach has done right now for Chelsea. Forget the fact that we're playing good, but it's because those players, they have time to recover. And that is the problem that is happening now. Look at Mario Icardi. He's gone. I don't think he's back. He's going to come back this season.
No, he's not.
And he's not even playing for his national team. But I'm just trying to tell you the fatigue that players will go through before next year tournament starts. It's too much.
The thing is,
the players that are in the teams,
the thing is.
What do you mean? Sorry.
Sorry.
Like for Premier League,
you
should register like 26 players.
Oh, registered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can use them. So the highest number is 26 or 28. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they increased a little bit. No, they haven't?
No.
They haven't.
Maybe they haven't.
The thing is, I've seen on some, media.
Yeah.
There are so many people. Have been complaining that Chelsea, they have so many players. They're all new players. Do you understand? They have 41 players, 40 players. Do you understand? But it's actually good. Do you understand? Because that means they can change players. Do you understand? Yeah. And those players can have time to heal. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Rest too. Klopp, he used to complain too. Few years back.
Yeah.
It was this period that Liverpool had 6 games, I think. Within 2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks, yeah. I remember that period. Yeah.
And he was complaining, guys, come on. These ones are humans too. Do you understand? Yeah. They have to rest. Do you understand? It's not only games and games and games and games. And then it happened that they were supposed to play a game in Thursday, I think, and Saturday. So he had to send his team B to play on Thursday, and then his A team to play on Saturday. Yeah. Do you understand? And then he was so pissed. You understand? So I think this Chelsea boss, the owner, he is smart. He say, listen, first of all, I'm going to remove all these bullshit players. He clean out. You understand? He bring in new players. Yeah. He bring in new players. They are all good players, and they are many. You see them. People, they are not counting them as a title contender.
Yeah.
Okay, but I have started to see them like slowly. They are there. Do you understand? And like they do play good too. You understand? Yeah. So I think if you remove Liverpool now, you have Chelsea to beat. Do you understand?
They are playing.
You have
they are playing
Arsenal
amazingly.
Do you understand?
I haven't seen them actually.
Oh,
I have seen them playing.
You know what this man did to this team? Sorry, Adam, I cut you up.
It's okay.
You know why I'm happy as a Chelsea fan now? It's because everyone is playing with confidence.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know, before you could see the first 11. Maybe 5 players will have good games. The rest of them will have bad games, right? But now, the whole team, you would hardly pick one player and say he had a bad game. That is a team.
Yeah.
That is a team.
So
what
you're saying?
And one thing, the media have cancelled them. They don't see them as a title contender.
Yeah, they only think about
that's
them
good.
as top
Do you
4.
understand? So the pressure is low, but those guys, I'm telling you, man. I should change my.
I told you, you're welcome, man.
My list. You understand? I should change my list.
You should be careful about what you say about media because we are getting a part of it.
No,
but when
thing is,
yeah.
The thing is, we don't see the big picture.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. But the big picture is Chelsea are coming slowly, quietly.
But let me ask you both a question. First, Emmanuel, but you can answer too. What I believe about the Chelsea owners is that they don't necessarily want to win something, but they just want to make money. So buying young players, making them more famous than what they are, and selling them for bigger money.
Yeah,
this is what I believe that they want to do.
You're almost 90% right. That is true.
Of course, you want to win too, but what is the first priority for them?
And you see, when you remember when this man took over, Abramovich, for the first time, what the agreement they had with Mourinho was like, just what is it you need? Mourinho was like, I need this, I need this, I need this. Even when Mourinho wanted to buy Drogba, it was like, who? Drogba, why? Who is that? I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
Just get me that guy. Get me this one. That. Mourinho went and even bought some players that people don't even know about. You know, the likes of Thiago. You know one Thiago, Portuguese Thiago?
Yeah.
You know him? You know Maniche?
Maniche.
Portuguese Maniche. All those guys, Mourinho brought them. Because he had them in Porto, you know. And then after that, when Mourinho did that transformation, the first Premier League we won, the man was like, man, I believe in this man. What is it you want? So now it's business.
Yes.
After that, if you go and look back in our history, you will see this thing started. This lots of players that Chelsea are buying now, it started a long time ago. It's not now. We bought so much play. You know that there are some players actually that Chelsea bought. They never even see the clubhouse, know how Chelsea clubhouse looks like. Some just signed the contract agreement with their family. Some from Africa. Some they just because they had this scout, this Nigerian Michael Eneramo, something like that. He was like a British-born Nigerian.
Okay.
So he was like a scout for Chelsea. He did amazing. So all this Mikel and the rest of them, they scout them. Mikel Obi. Bro, if you see the list Chelsea had, it was crazy. I'm serious. And when this man took over now, the American man, you could see they went in the same. It's like the same. Nothing changed. They went with the same plan, still buying the same thing. It's like just like you said, like the business side.
It is because we live in a fast-paced society. People are forgetting city when they had the new owners when they were bought by this. I don't know which one is Sweden or what? Qatari.
Yeah, Qatar.
So when they first buy City, they were like the same as Chelsea. Every superstar was in City.
Talent, in fact, every young talent, when you look at the Premier League, right? To me, it's one of the best things that's happened. Is
can you put the red one 2 times?
This red one,
yeah. One more time. Okay. No, one more time. Okay.
It's good now.
Yeah, it's Premier League.
Yeah, when you look at the Premier League, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking about the excitement, how Premier League becomes Premier League. Back even Ed, I don't know if you were watching Premier League back in Africa, right?
Yeah.
The excitement was there. Growing up, we were young, just seeing how our elderly ones were like,
like it's a big thing.
The intensity and the excitement of what make Premier League has been there, and it's because of the mixed of ethnicity. You know what I mean, foreigners.
Yeah.
That is the best thing you could do to any country league to make it exciting. Yeah. Because Africans, the likes of Toure and the rest of them,
I take pride of being Arsenal fan because we are the first team to bring black people.
Yeah, I think so. And bro, you should go home and see. You guys think you're supporting teams here, right, in Europe. Go to Africa, bro.
You're not.
Before I came here, I was reading. Sorry, I'm cutting you. Now I want to tell him a crazy story about his team. Before I came to you, I was reading about this guy in Uganda. You saw it? He's an Arsenal fan, I think. He was making mockery of Man United fan. He got shot. He's killed. They took him to the hospital. He died.
That's the thing.
The level, bro. The level in Africa is something else. It's something else, man. It's mad.
Inside my phone, I have like 4 to 5 WhatsApp groups. Do you understand? It's like, if you lose, you are going to feel like, man, I have lost. Do you understand? Because you have people, create this image. Do you understand? I saw Amolin. They putted him with bald head.
Like the former coach.
I think this.
Oh God.
Amohag is soon going out. Understand? Like these people, they can get to your nerves. Do you understand? Like they know how to make you suffer, and you're gonna suffer for the whole week.
Football. Like being a fan and being a fanatic is something else. Yeah. My brother was like a die. When someone would die for a team. I remember when Chelsea lost against Barcelona, the one they robbed us, at Old Trafford. You remember? Where SCN scored the first goal and then Iniesta scored the equalizer?
Yeah.
I remember that match. My brother refused eating till the next day. I'm not kidding you. My brother, he's in the military.
When I was younger, I was like that too, because it is back home like that too. I remember when Thierry Henry left Arsenal. Yeah. I was outside, and there are places that sell newspaper outside. So I was standing there and reading that Henry has left for Barcelona. I was seeing it, but I couldn't believe it. I was in a shock for a month. You understand me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. For this picture.
I saw a meme. you maybe saw the Nottingham Forest game. There is a player, I don't know his name, but he looks like Grealish.
Jack Grealish.
Did you see him? Nottingham Forest player.
Oh my God.
You see this one? I mean, it's someone just.
Bro, the social media is undefeated. You cannot defeat it.
You understand? Like, I mean, it's someone saying.
And it looks so good. Like,
we hope it again.
it's even hard to say it.
Yeah, you understand?
So
someone say it.
It's like what Mourinho says, that Guardiola doesn't enjoy football anymore. He's going bold. Mourinho.
You saw the Nottingham Forest game, right?
Yeah, I saw.
There's a player that kind of looks like Grealish.
Yeah, I mean, he played on
the right back. No.
Right
the right
wing,
back is
I think.
Aina. The
right wing, I think.
But anyway, he looks like Grealish.
Yeah.
And when City was losing, they were comparing him and Nottingham Forest manager Guardiola and Grealish. Because the manager is bald too, you know.
Social media is just, you cannot defeat it. But like, honestly speaking, right, when you look at, I hate to say this, but I think me personally, if I am in this new coach shoes, Manchester United, you know, right now, I believe the management, the board, they will give him this year. Whatever happens, just even if you cannot finish 4th, 5th, just manage with the team. But if I am him, or if I'm in his shoes next year, I promise you, bro, I'll just tell the board members, like, hey, listen, now I want to do it my way. If I do it my way, give me now to this time. If I don't get it
Chelsea.
right, no, I'm talking about the new coach in United.
Yeah.
If I don't get it right, then you can kick me out. But I want to flush out some players. Just maybe like 8, 7 players. Let them go.
Did you see
told him too.
I'm serious.
There are so many players that they just have to go. It's time for them to go.
It's true.
Until today, we still have Lindelof. Come on, man.
So,
but Lindelof doesn't even play. Lindelof doesn't even play.
No.
Why is he there? Do you understand?
Make money, man.
Today we have the king, Harry Maguire. Do you understand? Come on, man.
Oh man, give him a break. That guy, you know, that guy was playing good before injury. Let's be honest. You know that.
But did you see the first goal that Arsenal scored? He was standing doing like this, and everybody ran past him and scored.
Listen, I have a list. Of players. Even me, I'm having pain. Do you understand? To know that they are still there. Do you understand? I was so sad when they didn't allow. I mean this Arab guy. Billionaire, to buy the club. For 25.
Yeah.
billion.
Yeah.
You understand?
25.
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah. Billion. That guy, he said it simple. I want to buy the whole Manchester.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I'm putting 4.5 billion. I want everything. Do you understand? And then he say, when I'm coming there, do you understand? I'm going to clean out all of you.
Wow.
They got scared. Do you understand? They were like afraid, like, okay, maybe he gonna come here, and then it turned to be like a politic thing.
Yeah.
You understand? So at the end, he didn't buy it.
Do you know something?
Yeah, but even buying it has to do with politics.
Yeah,
of course.
They, gave him, this British guy. What his name again?
So
Jimmy Cliff.
Yeah.
He put like 2 billions, and then he have only like 20%.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And
20%.
Yeah,
only.
Yeah, only. And these glazers, these Americans,
the glazers,
they're still there. they have like team. They
have majority shares.
Guys, it's
so nothing's
time
gonna
now.
happen.
It's not going to change.
But I'm gonna say something. I don't know if you agree with me or not. Football is a game of truth.
Yes.
If you are a true champion, you're gonna be champion in the league at least. In the Champions League or the FA Cup, it can happen that you are not a true champion, but you become champion. So unless you are not a true champion, you will not become champion in Premier League. And the truth is that United are not the team of the past.
That's the thing.
But you are denying the truth.
That's the thing. No,
they are not the team of the past.
Yeah.
What do you mean they are not the team of the past? They are not
the big Manchester United that can go and win the Premier League.
The thing is...
So you mean currently?
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
But the people in United doesn't accept that truth.
You mean they are living in their past?
Yeah.
The glory.
Yeah.
The past glory.
Those time with Ferguson.
Yeah.
We are far away from that. Do you understand?
But you are acting like you are that.
That is the media. English media, I don't know why, but if you go inside the Sky Sport page, do you understand? They are going to post 4 posts with other team.
Yeah.
The 5th one is United every day. They have to post Manchester United. They have to hype them. They have to do until some other fans from other teams. they've started to complain guys, come on, what's going on?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Do you guys get paid or what? Do you understand? Because there is Chelsea, there is Liverpool, there is City, you understand? Tottenham, Aston Villa, do you understand?
Yeah.
They're all on top 6.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But your attention is on a team that is on 13 or 14.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's the media is hyping. Do you understand? But I understand them. Manchester is the team that have so many these English media people that they love. So they are doing that for their own agenda.
The winter transfer window is near. So if you were to sign 2 players, which we say 3 players, which positions?
Me or
United, you can
fan.
both
Me,
say.
Chelsea, we have Chelsea, we just make a call France. Those players in loan, send them back. Bro, we have players everywhere, bro. We don't even need to sign.
You can loan for
bro.
I just tell him.
You know how many goalkeepers alone we have? Oh my God.
I believe you have 7 goalkeepers, 7 or 8.
Bro, goalkeepers are so much that we're sending them. Look, our goalkeeper is in Bournemouth. Bro, that was our number 1 goalkeeper. Now, to tell you how much goalkeepers we have, how much did we buy him? Record-breaking signing for a goalkeeper. And look where we sent him on loan. That is how much. Danish number 1 goalkeeper is our second choice. It's insane, Chelsea, what we're doing, bro. And the thing is, these players, they would say it Chelsea have almost 100 players, and they'll still come.
And they still come.
I don't know why, but I'm happy as a Chelsea fan. I'm really, really happy.
Yeah.
So, but I know why, because you pay them well, and you gave them a long contract, so they have insurance.
Yeah, they're secure. Yeah,
this guy, Enzo.
Yeah.
He get 10 years, right?
Yeah, again.
Contract. You give someone 10 years.
10 years?
I think this Enzo. And then
no.
I don't think he's
Palmer.
Ice cold.
10 years.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer 10 years.
Ice cold.
It's
him, right? He too. Got what, 6, 7, 8.
But I think that kind of contract, me personally, my thoughts.
It's not good.
It's not even not about not good. I think it's just about to put that value on him, like his buyout clause. So it doesn't drop. Yeah. So imagine if he continues with this. Last year he was in good form. He continues now. He's still in good form, right? So imagine if teams wants to come for him, like the likes of
Madrid.
But what if he
the value,
his
the clause? Because now his buyout clause,
Yeah, but what if he drops his form?
Exactly. It's like a gamble.
So
it's like
50,
gambling.
50.
It's gambling,
But I think there are some people who are like behind it, who knows, like, okay, this guy, even if he is going to drop, he is not going to drop here. Do you understand?
It's football, man. You never know.
He is going to drop here. Do you understand? Like, let's say, like Ice Cold. Yeah, he is going to drop maybe, but he is not. Going to be on.
Low.
Do you understand? He is going to be like somewhere there.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you remember Ronaldinho in his last year in Barcelona?
Yes, I remember.
Did you believe that he could drop like that?
No, I don't think so. But
you mean me?
Ronaldinho.
If I think so?
Yeah. If you
absolutely.
Did you see that coming?
Absolutely. 100%.
In that time.
Bro, the media.
Yeah.
That is one thing with the media. The moment you're in the limelight, everything you do, they capture it. These guys, bro, they party. The things these guys the things they take sometimes, if they give you quarter of what they take, just 1/4 of it, maybe you will not be able to go to BGR to work the next day.
But
that is how much they party.
But did you know in that time that Ronaldinho was partying like we know now?
Of course, come on.
Did you know? I didn't know.
Come on, man. Even though I was still in Africa, but you could see it. The media, you could see it. And sometimes some people, like, one thing with the locker room, football locker room, is some of the things they would talk will stay there, but some of the players will be speaking on the media and indirectly say something that you would know he's talking about that player. Like talking about, for instance, they will be talking about someone came to training smelling alcohol, drunk.
I don't remember, but maybe, was it Guardiola that was his manager in his last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guardiola.
So now
but back to the question you asked him, he
has an answer.
Yeah. He asked
three players.
You guys
three position.
Position. Okay.
Or 2 players in one position.
Right now,
because
listen. Right now, the guy, he is using players that Ten Hag bought, and he also have the leftover of Solskjaer.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So the whole team, it's not his team. He's just trying.
Yeah.
Do you understand? He have his own formation, 3-4-2-1.
Yeah.
That he have been using it in Portugal too.
Yeah.
There are some few players after 4 games who cope.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Ahmad can play. Okay. Mazuri can play. Okay. Bruno, he's not sure. Why? Because on the game against Arsenal, he putted him on holding. Do you understand? Like
the anchorman, defensive midfield.
Yeah. Do you understand? And then some games he's putting him on attacking. Do you understand? So he's like trying to find a solution. Do you understand? But so far, Ahmad, Mazuri, okay, and there is this guy number 4, Delete, okay, and then he is using Dalot on 2. I believe
he is your best player. I believe.
Dalot.
Yeah.
He's
utility.
Good.
He's very utility. He can play left side, right side, and he can even play in the midfield if you want him to.
And he
very,
is
very
like
utility.
Not like Saka, but what I mean is reliable.
Reliable. Yeah.
He is good, but he have like, what to say? If we are facing big teams. Teams that knows what they're doing, he struggle.
Dalot.
Yes, you could see against Arsenal.
Who doesn't struggle in United?
No, I mean there are some players like I mean they don't struggle. You understand? The game against Arsenal, I mean Saka, he was just like free there.
Yeah.
You understand? He was just, I mean, easy for him, too easy. So yes, he is good, but with his formation, 3-4, it's like hard for him. Do you understand? And there are so many players that after 4 games, they're still confusing. They still don't know. I could see it today too. Like we lose like focus, formation all the time. Do you understand? Like people don't know how to play his formation.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, to your question, in January window,
Yeah.
okay, I think he is going to need wing backs.
Wing backs.
Yes,
For both sides.
both sides.
Okay.
Do you understand why? Because the formation that he is playing, you need players who can run. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Who can go forward and who can come back. Ahmad, he is trying, but I'm sure he is going to be good, and he showed it too. He can. Do you understand? And he have this Mazuri guy. He also the fantastic player. So in January, I think the first player he need to go to Bayern Munich and say, hey, I want Davis, Alphonse.
Alphonse Davis.
You know him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand?
Alfonso.
He can go back and forward he is good. The second player that he need the goal scorer.
Like a number 9.
We don't have that. Zilksi, there is this game that he scored 2 goals. Before Arsenal match. You understand? He putted him like a false 10. Do you understand? What is it, Camille? That one too is off now.
Uh-huh. They both, I believe. Why? Okay. But it died. And that one.
Bye.
Memory. Bye.
Bye.
I told him to buy a micro SD, but it was closed.
It was closed today.
So we take the rest only sound.
Okay. Yeah. So he used this Zilkze as a first 10, and he was so good because he is slow, but he can hold the ball. Do you understand? He can hold the ball, he can pass the ball, and he have these dangerous passes. So for him, he's not, going to score 20 goals on Premier League. Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But he can be false 10 and help us to create chances.
So you want Gyökeres?
We need someone who can score. I don't know who, but maybe him or any guy.
But it's gonna be
we need
all
Haaland.
over again. But it's gonna be Ten Hag all over again.
No.
He did bring all of his players from Ajax.
No. I say we need Haaland type. Someone who knows how to score. Anyone. Rashford, he can score. Zilksi, he can score. Højlund, he is trying. Do you understand? Maybe with some few teaching techniques, he is going to be good. I don't know, but we need that someone who can score goals because our statistic shows that we don't score goals. There are no goals at all. Do you understand? So he gonna need that person. And the third player, he is going to need a midfield, someone who is going to help Ugarte, because now Ugarte, he is the only player who mastered his ways. So he's the only one who playing. The game against Arsenal, Bruno, he was losing position like all the time.
Yeah.
So Ugarte, he had to play like 2 numbers. He have to like chase him and do his mistakes because Bruno, he's holding, but you can find him up there. You can find him up there. Do you understand? And here you have this Odegaard. You have this Uncle Tom. Do you understand? He's passing there. You understand? So he needs someone who can help Ugarte.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So he need right wing, right?
Right back,
wing.
yeah.
Yeah. He need a goal scorer, and he needs someone who can help on the midfield.
You talked about left back too.
To start with.
Left back.
Yeah.
Alfonso.
Alfonso. To start with. Do you understand?
But I
His
believe...
game... Wait. You.
But you're wrong.
You asked
That's
me.
why.
He's wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's wrong.
Yeah, after.
Okay, let him finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. He's not going to be on top 4 this season. Do you understand? Because now we are on 15 games and we have only 19 points. The lowest since 1986. Do you understand? So now he is going to be like maybe top 10, top 6, top 7, who knows? But top 4, it's not there for him. So in this January window, he's going to need those players who can help him not to be on relegated zone. Do you understand? In the summer, he's gonna need his own players because those players that he have now, they don't know and they're not going to give him wins or trophies because all of them are just average players with a lot of media backup. Do you understand? So he going to need to clean out.
Yeah, that's it. So, can I...
Yes, sir.
You are right about the left back and right back.
Yes.
Because, like I said, Manchester United is not the Manchester United of the old. So what you need to do is to be pragmatic. So you need to build a strong defense. Onana is no good in that balls. In set pieces,
he's good.
He's not good, man. He's not good. I don't know which goal it was, but I don't know if it was the third one. But
today too. Like they score very easy goals. Like
the ball just went over his head and into the goal.
You think he's overly hyped?
Onana.
Overrated, yeah.
He's a good shot stopper. Yeah. But in set pieces, we saw against the Arsenal. We saw it today too.
Today too,
they score very easily.
But I think it's his defense that letting him down.
Exactly.
Yeah, that can be too.
You understand? Because I saw him. There is this game like he really saved us.
Yeah.
There's this game like he was man of the match. Like he stopped so many.
Like I said, he's a very good shot stopper.
He stopped many.
But he for penalties, what is that?
I know penalties. It's like a lucky game. Do you understand?
And like
penalties like
it's just like you said. Sorry. There is no perfect goalkeeper that you can say, this goalkeeper is good. He's good for penalties. That is where I'm going. I'm just about to even competition. Dudek. You know this goalkeeper Dudek? Dudek, the likes of Dudek, Bates, and the rest of them. Oliver Kahn.
Yeah.
Those guys, Casillas. Those guys, it's not... The moment you take this 1, 2, 3 step backward, they already calculated your step. The experience of those guys then and now, it's different. Now, all these new coaches, they want goalkeepers to be defenders. Play with the foot. The focus is not more like Just be a goalkeeper, control the ball with your damn hand and serve the ball. But now they want you to even chase the ball, control. They want to start the game with you. So the focus is more on them playing instead of them actually doing it. Peter Cech, does he have time to just give him the ball, clear the ball, just hit the ball to Drogba? That's what he does. But when it comes to penalty, don't play with him. He does this 16 like this, and then he will just he saves it.
And it's always the penalty is always a bigger chance to be scored. It's like 90% goal.
Yeah.
So it's always better to stand and wait for the shotter to take his shot. Then you can see which way it's go, and then you maybe have a chance. But most of the keepers, they just jump.
Yeah, but that is why I said they look at them like me.
Yeah.
When playing football, right? I remember this vividly. A professional goalkeeper said this to me. When I want to play the ball, he just said to me, Emmanuel, man, I'm going to stop the ball. He plays in the top league. And I was thinking like, come on, man. You want to bet? I was so cocky, like confidence and stuff like that. So when I played, he saved the ball. And after the training, he came to me, he said, you know why I saved it? I said, no. He said to me, I calculated your step you took back. And when you're coming to hit the ball, I already know how many steps you will take to come and hit the ball. So my thought now is just the direction the ball will go to, which I already know because when I calculated your 3 steps back, 1, 2, 3, I knew you would take 3 steps forward, and the 3rd step, your leg will be up. So your body, he just explained it. And in my head, I was like, oh my God. And he says to me, Emmanuel, when you're going to play penalties, this is me now giving you the insight. I was like, yeah. When you drop the ball, don't be going back like this. Goalkeepers, any goalkeeper you see, just focusing on you, looking at you, he knows what he's doing. It means he's calculating your steps. Yeah. You can put this ball again, play it again, and I'll catch it. And I thought he was joking. I did. He catch the ball. He did not catch it, but he parries the ball to the side. And he says to me, I told you the same thing. So since he said that thing to me, I just, I just realized how experienced these guys could be, like real goalkeepers. But now it's a different thing.
I didn't have I couldn't run so much because I hadn't training.
Yeah.
When I come to Sweden and played football. So naturally I moved to goal. So I was a goalkeeper too.
Really?
Yeah. So all goalkeepers do is watching you.
Yeah.
All they do is watching you because the only thing that we can see is your body movement.
Yeah.
And based on that, guessing. But the best thing is not even guessing. Wait for the ball to start moving and then you see where it's going. Yeah. Then you maybe have a chance to stop it.
Yeah.
But if you just jump, you just jump,
Yeah, true.
So man.
But let me ask you being
Wait. I mean, he said that I was wrong.
Yeah, because you want forwards. Because you want forwards.
We need goals.
What you need to do is to stabilize the club. You need to not lose. You need to stop conceding easy goals, which you do now. You need to. Every big team has a strong defense, but
not every, man.
Most of them.
Some of them. Yeah.
Chelsea had the best defense in their prime. City are losing because they are not good at defense
Get
right
that
now.
Right now, Chelsea for now because of this coach now we concede less goal. But not last year, bro. Last year we could play Wigan Athletic and they will score us 2 goals.
No, I mean Chelsea in his in their prime.
Oh,
like when Terry was there, like. Yeah,
bro, those guys were blocking shots with their. Do you curse? Can I curse? Yeah, they are blocking shots with their dicks, bro. Cavallo, oh man, you shoot the ball, he just put his whole body. Alex and the rest of them. Nah, don't go there. Those were like the walls of Jericho back then.
Arsenal, the invisible, the best.
Campbell and the rest of Adam.
Barcelona in their prime.
Yeah.
So if you have if you not lose a game, you have a point. You know what I mean? Start from there and then build on that.
The thing is, Premier League, even if you are playing with the smallest team, if you're going to be defensive, if you're going to be always at your back, you are going to lose, because they will come with everything.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Even this, small teams, if you're just going to be back, they are going to win. You understand?
Yeah.
So, we need everything that you just said, but we still need someone who can score goals.
Of course, but what I mean is,
because at the end, we don't need only one point. Do you understand? We need 3 points, because all other teams, even the small teams, are winning games.
Yeah.
So if you just gonna pick 1-1-1, you are going to be on relegation zone, and you will go down. Do you understand? Because Premier League, it's the toughest league.
Yes.
Do you understand? And all players, they know how to play. You understand? And I saw on Sky Sport.
Yeah.
They are saying Championship too. It's the toughest one.
Yeah, Championship.
Oh,
it's
Championship.
Do you understand? Because they have so many games.
24
Do you understand?
teams, yeah.
So it's not going to be easy, or it's not going to be easy ride for you if you go there. Do you understand? Because down there, you are going to have to. Do you understand? So
Why
our
are you
defense
talking about Championship? Are you gonna get relegated or what?
I'm telling you, man. I play 15 games. I have 19 points.
But there is one other thing.
Yes.
If you try one of these, try one of that, try one of that, the fans are not going to see the whole picture. But if you focus on one thing, you're going to get the fans behind you. The fans going to say, we see what is he trying to do.
And that is the thing that he had on the interview. The first thing he said when he came, he said that Manchester don't have the ways. Do you understand? They're just playing football.
Yeah.
They don't have these ways of playing. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to give them ways. I'm going to give them formation.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And that is what he's working on. 3-4-2-1. All his matches, he's going to 3-4. He's just trying to build an identity for them, because they don't have one. We didn't have since Sir Alex. So this new coach, it's going to be tough. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But I can see that he have views. He can see far.
You can understand? See one thing or two things. You're right, because in the first half of Arsenal game, you could see some beautiful patterns.
Some pass, yes.
Yeah.
Today too. We were on 77, position, and they had low. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So some players sometimes you can see this light. On his first match, we scored within few seconds.
But there are some questionable.
Yeah. Do you understand?
But there are some questionable actions by him too already. Like in the Arsenal game, in the warm up, they were training set pieces, defending corners. Why? In Emirates, it's 15 minutes left to kickoff, and you are training defending corners in front of us. You are showing how to break that defense. Why are you doing that?
The thing is,
maybe it's their normal routine.
But we have a coach for that, If he sees that, he already goes to the players and say, "Oh, I see a weakness there."
The thing is, I saw on this
And it's not normal. No. It's not normal.
I saw.
You don't do that. No. You just warm up. You just like pass, and you don't.
But I've done it.
You have done it.
But yeah, that is why I'm telling you, like,
it's normal thing.
Even if you bring even if you bring the board from the locker room and put it like this at the stadium for everyone to see, it's your routine.
It's your routine.
Because at the end of the day, if your opponent got it wrong, that same plan you had to work for you. But if they got it right, that means you were exposed.
But if
you got exposed.
But if you have a set piece coach like we do, that coach can go and watch and figure out exactly how to break your defense.
Yeah, but that means if he is watching what we're doing now, trying to go and change his own plan that he has been working for a week. So that means he has no plan.
No, but we have many plans for the corners.
But I'm just telling you how these people think. Because some of, they could, like me, when we're playing, they would tell me this is where I'm running to. Like, I remember several games, they would tell me this is where I'm running to, this is where I'm running. So when I realized the opponents, they always, they knew, because I was scoring with my head sometimes, and they knew, okay, in the set piece, this is where he runs to. So they had this, they could have, two sized people to be there. So I knew, I'm already out. For 2 games, 3 games, I don't get the corner kick. And I just said to some of the guys, just go to that first post. Just go there. Bro, we started scoring goals there. When things change, I walked to my coach, in the second half, in one game. And I said to him, listen, I'm tired of this, your plan. You want me to go here. I have to go this way. This is where I always go. And I remember, this game, we were playing a playoff. And the ball was coming. Because I like attacking the ball, When I attack the ball, the force I will come with, because, corner kick is not about how tall you are. And that is what people always think. When they see me tall, they will think, he's tall, he will get the ball. No. Set piece is the first person that reacts to the ball. Yeah. You could be this short, but the moment you react faster than me, it's a goal.
Yeah.
Like today, Martinez, he marked, this player.
Yeah.
But he was slow. That guy was little fast. Yeah. So he act fast.
He got the ball before him. Yeah. That is set piece. It's the first. That is why I see. Don't you see set piece in corner kicks professionally? It's like a war, fighting.
Like a fighting.
Penalty could happen because of the intensity, dragging,
pulling someone.
It's because
you
they
guys,
know. They know.
You guys, how did you see?
They know.
Corner FC.
What game was I watching? Oh my God.
The most important thing in a set piece is to not let your opponent to have a clean shot, to have a clean connect with the ball. Yeah. Even if you are 60 centimeters, just push him a little bit to not connect cleanly.
Yeah.
And today too, I think Martinez, he had no chance with that guy, because that guy is huge. my boy, he was.
But like I said,
he was.
Wait, was it Chris Hood? The striker. Oh man, that guy is big. Was it the striker in? I think he's from New Zealand.
Come on,
Chris Wood. I think it's from New Zealand or something.
I have no idea.
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah. Man, he's big.
Yes.
Martinez.
Yeah.
He is here. This 5'7", you understand, with small body, okay, and this other guy,
New Zealand,
yeah. This other guy, do you understand? He is huge. Okay, he is huge.
Yeah,
he is big. He is tall. Do you understand?
How on earth would they let
he just push him tap? His son.
Let me ask you a question, Mazueli. What is his position?
What you say?
Mazueli. What is his position? Is he center back or
right back?
Right back.
So why didn't he play? Why didn't he start today?
Because he is trying his players. I told you before.
But if you get tested and you pass the test, you should be in.
But it's the system he plays. He plays 3-4. 3-4, and these two midfielders and 2 left back. And right back, they're up and down. They are not like defenders, almost like Chelsea. Yeah, that is how he plays. So that is why you see Martinez was there, De Ligt is there, and then what's his name? Yoro was on the other side. Yeah. So those three will stand like standing holding defenders, and the rest two from the flanks are going up.
I mean, he is learning his players. Do you understand? So that's why, like, I mean, he have like this, I mean, psycho thing. He change players all the time. Like today, I mean, the players that started, they're not, I mean, the one that have finished. He changed them all. Do you understand? Like, I mean, back he changed, midfield he changed, forward he changed. So he's just like, I mean, trying to learn first and see who is who.
Are you saying
and people after the match, they were complaining that, I mean, he took out Bruno and then, I mean, he put inside Mount. Do you understand? Like, I mean, people say like, yeah, Mount is bad, is this. The same guy, when he was on Chelsea,
Mount, yeah.
Okay, on same position,
our best player actually.
He was the best player.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
He was our best player.
Same position.
Crazy.
Same position. Like, he was there, like this, you know, the soul of Chelsea.
It was his pass that gave us the Champions League.
Yes.
Yeah, was it?
It's one pass from him to Havertz.
Yeah. But I don't think he has got a run of games to show himself in United.
He have had so many injuries.
It's just injury.
Injuries.
It's sad.
Injuries. It's sad.
Even though he left us, I'm still like one of his biggest fans because I really I felt like he gave us everything he had when he was the diehard. He played everything.
What did you think about Jorginho when he was in Chelsea?
Amazing.
Because I love him.
Amazing.
I really love him. Jorginho.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing. You have Jorginho. Wow, Chelsea, God, man. You just talked about Jorginho. I just started like reminiscing, thinking our midfield. N'Golo Kante, Kovacic. Oh my God, you love those cheek. Oh man. Thinking about those midfields, I'll be like, God.
We do not use Jorginho a lot.
That's the thing. Why?
Because we have so many players that we have Partey, we have Rice, But when we need him, when he plays, he is solid 8-7 every time.
I saw.
Sorry, I'm cutting you. The thing with Arsenal is this is what I think.
Yeah.
You know the strength. Like Jorginho is not a physical player, but
and
in terms
he's
of
a little bit slow
pace,
too.
But he's
mathematician.
He's more. I'm not trying to compare him and Declan Rice, but he has these passes inside. It's not like his passes is not more like wide.
Yeah,
you know, Declan Rice always spraying the ball wide and all. Bro, some passes like play direct, like Partey. When Partey is playing, watch him. That is why I said to one of my friends last 3 days ago, we're talking on the phone, and I said to him, you know, this guy. This Thomas Partey, he hasn't really gotten the credit he deserves. People don't know that in this role he's playing, he's among the top 5 best midfielders in the world.
When he is fit, on his best, he is our best player.
Oh man, he is really like he doesn't lose the ball.
No,
and his passes is the same one. Like me, if I say a midfielder that before he gets the ball, he always like look forward to break those inside box passes.
Yeah,
you have my heart.
And sometimes even
he is Uncle Tom.
Like he takes the ball. I'm thinking he loses the ball. There is no way he gets out of this position.
Yeah,
and he does it.
And he does. Yeah, that is crazy. That is so true. Yeah. But that is the thing with him that I feel like he doesn't get. And now you guys don't even want to give him contract.
Exactly.
If you let him go, this is my promise to you. If you guys let him go,
you are going to struggle.
You will see his transformation. Maybe when he goes to the club now, because now it's like the superstars around him are like overshadowing his stars, right? Let him go. I pray he goes to a big team, probably Man United. Yeah. You guys will understand his value and see it's important.
The negative thing with Partey is that he gets injured, not a lot, but he gets injured, and it takes time for him to come back. So like it takes time 2.5 months to get back
It depends on the kind
where
of
is he
injuries.
playing? You know.
Maybe,
Sorry,
you know,
I saw this media from Botswana, I think. I mean, in Africa, they were saying that there are so many players that change their age.
No, but I don't think Partey has changed his
so that is why recovery takes time,
There
right?
is this guy. He had bald head too. That's he sat there on his podcast, and then he had a list of all African players. He was like, okay, Ebu, my guy. This guy is like what, 45?
Have you seen his interview? Have you seen it? Have you seen Mourinho's interview? Mourinho said, I love Africa. I don't even go to Africa anymore because when I go there, the whole street, they just jump at me. They love me. You know, they treat me like, look at my players. They love me so much. SCN and the likes of them, they treat me like I'm their dad, even though they are like my age. And I was like, oh my God, this man.
Like Asian too. Do you remember Asian?
Yeah.
He had some problems. If he get injured, like it's take time for him to. So there is this interview. I saw this guy also.
Sometimes Partey gets in a position that you think that there is no way he gets out of it. But when he is not fit, he has not the same speed. So he cannot get out of that position when he is not completely fit.
Yeah.
Only that. And it's completely normal when you get injured. It takes time for you to get back in your best.
Yeah, true. And sometimes I think it depends on the injury too. You know, some people could just be like they pull their muscle. Some people could be like hamstring. You know, and some it could be like maybe your ACL. That if you get that one, you're out of the season.
Yeah,
it takes grace for you to even come back in 8 months or 9 months.
For the most of last season.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like the body, what we're talking about, you remember before we started the conversation, we're talking about fatigue and recovery. You know? The body, the only way you could get the best of, because this body of ours we have, right? It has time where the body cannot even take it anymore, and then you know, no matter how you do it, you want to play, but the body will just tell you, "I'm done."
Yeah,
because you've really exhausted. Like,
do you guys remember a player that I really loved, Abu Dhabi?
That is the king of injury.
He was the king of injury, and when he was fit, he was the king of midfield.
Oh man, that guy can just come and to win man of the match. And after the game, he played the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah.
The next day, they will just write on the media that he's out for 6 months. I'll be like, but he just played 90 minutes yesterday. Oh man, that guy. Oh man, that guy is the captain of injury team. Yeah.
But I really love him. I really love him.
You cannot hate that guy.
No.
Nowadays,
he's just special.
They have Reece James, I think.
Reece James. Yeah, he's
now,
good.
Reece James.
But Abu Dhabi, you could understand. He was not so big. He hadn't so
like
much. He hadn't so much muscles like that. But James, he's like a tank.
Yeah. He's you're right. He's like a
James. Like he is always injuring.
I really feel sorry for him. He wants to play. You can see, even when he's not even 100% like time for him to resume, he will just resumed just to be part of the team. And you know the worst part is it hurts you being the captain. You're not be able to like be there with your boys, and for a long it hurts more. So I can feel his pain.
Sometimes just because you rush it can happen. You know. Just because you have rushed it, you get injured again, because the body needs to be healed.
Yeah. And I don't know, his injuries just sometimes you feel like it's hamstring, sometimes you feel like it's groin. You don't know. Till this very day I don't actually know his real injury. You know, it's hard.
And the other guy that is captain of injuries is Jack Wilshere.
But now he retired.
Uncle. I remember. You remember Uncle? You know who Uncle is?
Yeah, I don't believe.
And you're an Arsenal fan. You don't know who Uncle is.
Uncle.
Yeah, they call him Uncle. No.
They call him Uncle.
Thomas Rosicky.
Okay.
They call him the Uncle.
Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom.
I told you to that.
You know him with that name, right? Uncle Tom. But that guy, oh my days.
I loved him too.
He was amazing, but when he gets injured, But those are like players that, you know, watching them, the fun, you know.
But you know, most of these players wouldn't get in Arsenal if we didn't build a new stadium. We had to buy players that were cheaper.
You mean from Highbury to
Emirates? To Emirates.
But
I think in Highbury, you guys were cheats. It was a small stadium. Thierry Henry was just running post to post, scoring goals. Yeah, it's bro, that pitch. It took a long time for people to realize. Okay,
so this is small.
Okay, now we know. And thank God you guys went to a new stadium and everything just stopped. Because then the defenders would just give Thierry Henry ball from half. But this guy would drag the ball like against Tottenham. He just took the ball and just dragged the whole players and went and scored the goal. I was like, what the
come on.
Is the pitch guy this small? But then Arsenal of then. Oof.
And then he could run too. You understand?
If you
give him the ball, it's over.
But when we moved to Emirates, we sold Patrick Vieira, we sold Ashley Cole, we sold Dennis Bergkamp get retired, we sold Thierry Henry. The team was gone. The first year, we
Gilberto, right?
Gilbert Silva.
I saw an interview with Alexis.
Yeah.
He say the biggest mistake he made was to move from Arsenal to Manchester.
Yeah.
Alexis, which
Alexis Sanchez.
Sanchez.
He
was like in the first training. I called my agent. I asked him, "Can I go back to Arsenal?"
He said, the first training, I called my manager and asked, "Can I go back to my?"
But you know, when he said that thing, that I read his quote when he said this thing in the press.
Yeah,
it took me back to what Ronaldo said.
About United,
yeah. You know, Alex didn't started bringing out points, but the way he said it, you'll be wondering how can someone go to a big team like United and just say something like this? But that is when I realized when Ronaldo came there and he made it clear. Yeah. You know, Ronaldo was the one that actually made it clear. Even Zlatan said it, but Zlatan said it somehow England, they hyped it so much. But when I came there, it wasn't the same. You see, all of them were trained stones. But Ronaldo, when he went to Piers Morgan interview, he opened up everything.
Yeah,
he made it clear, same old gym, facility, nothing has changed.
Everything is the same. That
was when everyone was like, oh, so now I see what else these guys, Alexis and Zlatan, them were saying. So when you look at all these things, the name United is there this.
It's there.
But when you come inside the facility, it's not the same. When you see players will tell you when you go to Madrid facility or you go to Bayern München or you go to Inter.
United is an old car that is shining.
Yeah, just like you said, they're still living off that name.
I saw a video on YouTube, I think. There is this guy, he was taking videos of places, people see it.
Yeah.
He went inside, the stadium taking video, man. It's crazy. Everything looks old. That's why, this new guy, he bought a place now already, and they're going to build this new, completely stadium.
A training facility?
No, new stadium, yeah.
Really?
And it's going to call the North Wembley or something because it's going to be that big. So they're just going to move now.
That would be almost 90,000 plus capacity.
It's going to cost them like 2.2 billion. Yeah, and it's going to take like 5 years or something to build it. So it's like long process. After this
United
kid
just need to have the right scouts. I think so.
Yes, they need, because now it's like they have so many options: stadium, players, this and this. That's why I'm saying this. They should have let that Arab man to come and take it.
You should sell it to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, oil money.
He was from there.
Money.
No, I mean the ones that bought Newcastle.
No,
it's oil money too.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Yeah, all the same. Like
but you could see the transformation.
The same, yeah.
And it's not like Newcastle went and buy these Messi or big names. No, but just that money that came
inside.
You could see the players are motivated. You go to Newcastle Stadium, you're there because they would play their hearts out.
Exactly.
The transformation, everyone saw it. Look, they made it. They made Champions League, made the sport, made this.
And the thing is,
without big signings.
And because of the rules, they can't still spend like they want.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, they are capable. If they want, they can buy any player. Because the money is there. This guy have money. You understand?
True.
It's the same with City. I heard that it's the boss who used to pay players, right?
Yeah.
From his own pocket.
Yeah.
That is the charges.
You understand?
Football is crazy. The motivation, bro.
Is
but
crazy.
when the guy, imagine you come into a locker room and maybe guys are getting set to go out for the game, right? And you just being like the boss, or maybe just kind of like a position in the board members, and you came into the locker room and you look at the guys and be like, hey guys, today's game, if you guys can win today's game, you have 500,000 euros. Just to share, apart from your bonuses, this is just from me
to give you.
And maybe I'm not talking about the Premier League. I'm just talking about like a normal professional, let's say Division 1 in Sweden, and you came into the locker room and said to them, you have 500,000 Swedish crowns after the game to share between yourself.
I'm gonna break some.
Thank you, because each one player will be thinking, what? After this game, I can get 50K.
50K. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Man, I'm going to sit on someone's ankle. I'm going to break someone's knee.
They are coming.
Bro, I've been there. I know what motivation, when it comes to motivation, could do. It's just, look at Man City that we're talking about, for instance. Look, when the money came in, look at the transformation. How many league did he won? Guardiola. Straight.
And this guy, this boss, like, he was giving like these bonuses, like, listen, if you score these goals, if you do this, if you end up here, you guys are going to have some serious bonuses. And they were getting bonuses. It's a car that big one, that's wrong, something. You understand? You understand? So these players were coming out and they were giving everything. Why? Is it time?
I don't know if
you understand?
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because they were actually giving everything. So
back to the motivation thing. When Rashford come in, I don't know if you watched it, but surely you have watched it. When he come in, did you felt like he was motivated?
Man, Rashford, man, it's time for him to go, man.
I was just about to say it. If
Rashford, it's time, man.
The question is for him. But
Yeah.
I am Rashford's biggest fan. But I tell you the truth, from last year to now, even when he's playing, I just start getting angry. I love the guy so much. Like my brother that we're living together in Malmo will tell you how much I love Rashford, even though I'm not a United fan. But when he's playing now, just be like, come on, man.
It's
go.
time for him to go, man.
You could see
there's
like
so
he
many
has
players.
lost interest.
Yeah, he have lost interest.
It seems like when he wanted to go to PSG, that they stopped him.
Yeah.
That period, that was when I think he just lost interest.
That was the time.
I could be right?
Yes, that was the time.
I think so too. I thought so.
When the biggest player, I'm not saying the biggest legend, the biggest player that Arsenal have had is Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
So when Rashford is at his peak, if he continues in that peak, he can be better than Thierry Henry. but he's not consistent.
No, the thing is,
because he is big, he is fast, he can shoot, he can dribble.
His technique is crazy.
That guy have everything, but now he have to go from Manchester. I'm sure if he gonna go to these other, big teams,
maybe he'll be motivated.
He feel more
motivated,
and he is going to play football because he knows football. He is talented.
Rashford,
but not
Rashford, man.
Yeah, man.
It's 1-on-1. You're dead.
You're dead.
1 or 2. Even give him the ball. 2 against him alone. Against 2 people, they are dead. But now you give Rashford the ball, and he loses the ball. I'll be like, is this Rashford?
So he's not.
It was like 66 minutes or something. He tries to do more than it's needed.
Exactly.
Trying to impress someone.
When he dribbled somebody. He was already past him. And then I believe he wanted to...
he waited for him come.
Yeah.
He
wanted to dribble him again. And then he lost the ball.
So my advice for Manchester is that I wish I had money.
Mane, Sadio Mane.
Yeah, I wish like I was this Arab guy or like
oil money.
Or this like there is this this rich man in Africa called Dangote.
What's about him?
He's my countryman. He's the richest man.
The richest man in Africa.
He's worth like 20 billion.
Yeah, you understand.
I believe I have seen his picture. There was rumors that he wanted to buy United.
Yeah. That is true.
If I had that kind of money, I would have just go to Manchester and say, listen, I'm not gonna give you guys 2 billion or 3 billions. You understand? I'm gonna give you guys like 7 billions. I want this team by my own. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to do the cleanup from head to down.
You have a very, very good forward in your rankings in the academy. You bought it from us. Why don't you play him? Chadi Obi or something. He was a 15 years old who scored 10 or 12 goals in under 18 games.
He is there on academic, but
you want him to start
playing.
For United.
Man.
But we're not talking about reading or
give him time.
But
give him time. Why not?
But that is the problem that they are going through now. See, we have to be honest. You see this Premier League. The mistake or the gambling, if you want to gamble, then you gamble with an average team. But if you're talking about those top 5 teams that are always there fighting for that top 5 spot, and then you are gambling, using academy players to gamble, bro, you don't try it.
But listen to me.
Don't try it.
Listen to me. If he is good enough to be 15 and play for the other under 18s, like your second team, and score 2, 3, 4 goals every time, which he did for us, for Arsenal. He did for Arsenal. So he's good enough to start from the bench, or come from the bench for your team. At least
15 or 16.
Bro, now
even if he's 17. My Reece James, he went on loan, right?
Yeah.
He went on loan before we brought him back. Almost all our players, when Loftus-Cheek and the rest of them, they went on loan. See, the best teacher is experience. I will tell you. So if someone is like 16, 15, some of these guys, if they even go to championship, they are still happy because they know the how big championship is.
They can go and play.
Bro, championship is not even easy.
You heard of Ranieri?
Ranieri?
Yeah.
Which of the Ranieri is that?
It's our player. He became the youngest our player to play in Premier League. He was 15 when he played his first game.
Okay.
Now he's 17. He has already 4 goals for Arsenal.
Wow, that's good for him.
Listen.
It depends the games too.
The
teams he played against.
I don't remember exactly which games it was, but it wasn't like
sometimes
he has a squad in the Premier League. So
sometimes I miss Mourinho. Why? Because he was buying already made players. He came there to Manchester and then he saw all this propaganda and all this bullshit, and then he was like, guys.
If I'm honest, so they call United the graveyard of great managers, great footballers, but it has become the graveyard of great managers too.
Managers too, yeah.
So
do you know why?
People are afraid to come.
The thing is, everything have to be changed. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Transformation.
It's up here. It's these owners. It's these people who make calls. It's these people who do decisions. Something have to be done from there.
From the top, yeah.
Yeah.
And those decisions are not easy, because
that's the thing.
Because they are the money. They are the ones with the money. So, and decisions like that is like you're gonna step on their toes. And that is why I see Mourinho when he says things, even though sometimes he throws stones, he knows what he's saying. He just say it, because at the end of the day he knows. But one thing with him is he buys, even though he buys experienced players, he brought Garnacho. He was the one that gave him his shot. Garnacho. Look at Rashford under Mourinho. Look at his form. You remember Rashford under Mourinho? Jesus Christ, Rashford was like fire.
I mean, there's so many players.
So many players under Mourinho. He won the league with almost.
These
almost. How would I even put it? Like his top players all were injured. Eric Bailey, or what's his name? Injured. Luke Shaw, broken leg, had crutches. Bro, it was ridiculous. I was thinking they would lose that game against Ajax, in the final. But what happened? They won. Because he would bring the old, mix it up, experience and all that. But United just need transformation. Bro. They just need total transformation. Seriously.
So we need that. So, but I believe in this. I mean, new coach. He just need time, but
I've never supported United coach since Mourinho left. Any of the coaches, but this man, I like him. When I watched his game against Man City, while he was in Sporting Lisbon, I just fell in love with the coach.
Have you seen the Minions? The Minions, the
season.
No, the movie.
Serial. I mean, they have Siri too. I'm called the Minions, I think.
Is it like
this one?
Series or? It's animation.
Yeah, animation. And the guy, what is his name? Garrett or something? Somebody had made a him. Somebody had made a meme saying that Amazon sounds just like him.
We just forgot to discuss about Salah.
Yeah, Salah. For me, right now, he's the best player in the world right now.
No,
Salah.
Why are they not giving him contract?
Somebody
you're thinking like he's old or something. Yeah, I've seen this cutscene.
Somebody said that Amazon sounds like him.
My advice, and you're talking about Salah being the best player.
You said
from the wing, right now, the best player in Europe.
Yeah.
From the wing.
But
Salah and that boy called Lukman.
But that is
Ademola Lukman. Jesus Christ.
That is one thing. He needs to move from Italy.
Yeah, but
to be that
what did I tell you? Scouting.
Yeah.
And this is when United scouting. He is an English boy that, he went back to Nigeria, back to his roots. He's from Nigerian parents, born, raised in England. It's easy for him to come back home to England. It's easy. But this is where scouting matters. You remember back Premier League of Arsene Wenger, the times of Wenger and Arsene Wenger and the rest of them. You remember the scouting they have? Players will be playing games in Lisbon. You'll see the Arsenal agents or scouting will be there watching him.
Exactly.
Those are the moments where football, and that is why you see when they bring those talents, you see it. The whole world sees it because they actually went to watch guy playing. But now, I don't even know how they are scouting players.
Do you know about Habib Kolotola.
Yeah.
They believed him from his own country.
His own country, yeah. I mean,
He was a striker.
No.
Kolotola. Yeah.
Wenger.
He was a striker. They converted him. Yeah, I know.
I mean, he was an open-minded coach, and he was a businessman too. So he knew, he is going towards the player. If I'm gonna buy you, I mean, you are a good one. Do you understand? So he was like taking, his time, everything.
You know, there is a very funny story about Kolotola. In his first training, and he was there to see him in a test period. So in his first training, first he tackles Thierry Henry, then he tackles two-footed tackle, then he tackles Dennis Bergkamp, and then when Wenger says, don't do that, he tackles Wenger too.
That's crazy. He came with he was hungry, man. Yeah, he came with that hunger, African hunger. He was, but those moments you don't see it again, man. No. You don't see it. It just the way the scouting goes now is just I don't know.
And nowadays, I mean, it's so boring with this. System, this VAR system is just like
VAR is killing the game. Football. Actually,
like nowadays, you don't enjoy those Maradona moments, like you score with your hands. You understand? Nowadays you can't do those shit.
Hand of God is gone, man.
Yeah, it's good now. Like you can't cheat. They are checking. They're even stopping the football to see. The goal, if it's offside or.
One last question, okay? The last question.
Yeah.
The second goal of Arsenal. That we scored about you guys against you guys. It was a corner.
Yeah.
Then it came to Partey, and Partey heads it back toward Arsenal goal. And then it came off Saliba's hip, and then it went in goal. Yeah. So first they were checking for a foul. There was no foul, and then they were checking for an offside.
He was coming out from offside.
No. The ball comes straight to Partey. Partey heads it back toward our goal.
Yeah.
And into Saliba. And it went into the goal. So how is it an offside? How can it be offside? It's impossible to be offside. Because it's a corner. Corner can't be offside. And he hits it back, not forward.
Yeah.
So how is it an offside? How can it be an offside? Yeah. Why check it?
That's crazy.
Yeah, nowadays, football, it's a business thing, and people just want to make money. That's it.
But they have to just be careful so they don't ruin the excitement.
Yeah.
And it's like hip hop now, you know. You cannot compare hip hop of the 2000s and now. You know what I mean? The excitement is fading away. Other music are taking over.
I have actually
so it's annoying.
Listening.
And now in football they are trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
If you overdo things, that is when it loses its value. It loses its value, and that is what happens to hip hop now. Even when you go through my phone, you don't see me listening to these current rappers. I like some of them, but I don't. I just focus on the 2000s.
Everybody is the same.
Now it's like they're mumbling, you're not saying anything.
So many bullshit. So at the end, we are all. I'm gonna move to hockey and watch hockey.
It's gonna be Swedish. Whoa.